Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan, and coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube stations, and we're going to bring you a What If Promotions boxing event today between gentleman Gerry Cooney and two-ton Tony Galento. So let's do a little sound check first, and make sure the sound is A-OK. Sound check is good, and let's move on to the event. So What If Promotions is going to bring you gentleman Gerry Cooney versus Tony Galento, 15 rounds heavyweights, Battle of Bangers. That's what we're calling it. It's going to be our first fight in this series, Battle of Bangers. Gerry Cooney with a record, as you can see, of 28 wins, 3 defeats, no draws, 24 by knockouts. And then you have two-ton Tony Galento, 80 wins, 26 losses, 5 draws, and 57 by knockout. Gerry Cooney will be weighing in at 230 pounds. His height is 6'6", and his reach is 81 inches. Galento is 5'9", reach of 72 inches, and will be coming in his usual two-ton Tony self weight of 235 pounds. Tony's not much of a trainer, as he never was. So, anyhow, the fight will be taking place in Madison Square Garden. We have a packed house. Cooney will be wearing green trunks with a shamrock on the front. Two-ton Tony Galento will be wearing dark purple trunks. Gerry Cooney's best known for defeating Jimmy Young, Ron Lyle, Kenny Norton, but losing his heavyweight title bid to Larry Holmes via TKO in the 13th. He also lost to Michael Spinks by TKO. Two-ton Tony Galento is best known for having brawls with Lou Nova, Buddy Bear, Max Bear, but most of all his title shot against Joe Louis, in which he decked Joe Louis, but Louis came back to knock him out. So, anyway, I think this will be a very interesting fight. Hope everyone's doing well out there, and let's move on to the event. Let's quickly just look at training. You can see Cooney has an edge in power. It's funny that even though Galento is a, let's just call him a big, huggable teddy bear, his endurance is better than Cooney's. Defense, both men not known for their defense. Cooney's slightly better. Two fighters who have horrific defense. Hand speed the same, and tactical skill is the same. Tactical skills being the ability to follow instructions from the corner. Let's move on to the fight. This fight will be simulated by title boxing. I will have nothing to do with the strategies. I will just be giving my audio call and my reaction as it happens, as I am recording this live. So, once again, Cooney 28 wins, 3 losses, no draws, 24 KOs. Galento 80 wins, 26 losses, 5 draws, 57 KOs. In the day and age when Tony Galento fought, they fought many more times. Thus, you see the record of 80 wins, 26 losses. Losses were not a big thing back in the day. I mean, losses aren't good, but they continued on. So once again, this bout will be simulated by title bout boxing. You can see both men are sluggers, and Cooney's control factor versus a slugger is a 10, and Galento's control factor is also a 10 against a slugger. I think this is going to be a very entertaining fight for as long as it lasts. Move on to continue. Cooney's trainer is Victor Valley. His cutman's Al Galvin. Tony Galento's trainer is Ray Arcel. His cutman Whitey Bimstein. The event is going to be at Madison Square Garden, as you see. Johnny Addy is the ringside announcer. Referee is Arthur McCanty Sr. The judges are Harold Letterman of the United States, Dick Young of the United States, and Clark Sammartino of the United States. Title bout's ringside expert is Christopher Mudd. So we are on to the event. We're going to use the corner view. Once again, 15 rounds of boxing, heavyweight division, Battle of the Bangers. Both men very big left hookers. And so let's see what's going to go on here. The bout is simulated by Title Bout Boxing. And let's play round one. There's the bell for round one. Both fighters go to the center of the ring. Galento wraps Cooney in a bear hug, and both men wrestle with each other. Now the referee breaks them. Galento is trying to stay on the inside as he's only his height advantage. Try to eliminate Cooney's height advantage. Both fighters throwing, nothing landing there. Galento's short with those punches. Cooney blocks that shot. Little feeling. Oh, and Cooney lands a devastating combination with a left hook to the head. Galento seems staggered right there. Cooney trying to follow up. Galento fires back. And now Cooney's rocked. Galento misses with those follow-up punches, but Cooney fires away with lefts and rights. The right hand to the jaw stuns Galento. This fight is going to be short. I don't think it's going to go 15, that's for sure. Galento backs up in his corner. Cooney misses the 1-2. Galento fires back. Back and forth goes the action here in round one. And now Galento staggers Cooney. Cooney's trying to hold on right now. Galento following up with power shots. Cooney backing up. Both fighters trying to catch a breather here with 30 seconds to go here in round one. They fall into a clinch. Referee breaks them. Again, 20 seconds here to go in round one. Cooney fires away at Galento's head. It's been a very even round here. Both men banging away hard, and here's the bell as Galento lands right at the bell. Wow, tremendous action round there. Oof. That's a tough round to score. I'm going to give that slight edge to Tony Galento there. Let's see what the ringside expert for Title Bout Boxing has it. He also gives it to Tony Galento. Let's close that out. Let's check the corner of Gerry Cooney now, see if there's any damage. Nope, no damage right now. Let's go into Galento's corner. He seems okay also. I don't know how. I definitely don't think this fight is going 15 rounds, as both fighters landed heavy blows in round one, both staggering each other. But Galento at the end nailed Cooney, and I believe that won him the round. So on to round two of 15. Both fighters meet in the center of the ring. Cooney lands a quick 1-2, scoring blows there. Galento continues to try to come forward on the inside, as Cooney's trying to stay on the outside and peck away. Now Galento seems to backing up. He's trying to lure Cooney in, as Cooney misses with several punches. And Galento counters with a hard hook to the head. Cooney is stunned by that blow. Galento trying to follow up a bit, but then again stops and backs up. He's trying to counter. Galento misses with that counter. So Galento wants Cooney to come forward, as he's the shorter man. He's trying to catch him coming in. Again, Galento misses with a big countering punch. Cooney, not known for his defense, exhibiting it there. They fall into a clinch. They're wrestling with each other. They break. Again, Cooney hasn't thrown anything since he's gotten hit with those couple of good hard counters. And just as I say that, Cooney misses with a big left hook. And is countered with a tremendous shot by Galento. Cooney is staggered after that. Galento trying to come forward, but is met with two quick jabs by Gentleman Gerry. Another right-hand counter by Galento, as he's able to get his space. 40 seconds here to go in round two. Cooney counters with a left hook to the head and body. 30 seconds to go here in round two. Another close round. Cooney again hooks to the head and body with that left hand. Galento seemed a little stunned by those shots. Cooney again left and right to the body and head. Cooney's taking control here late in the round. Galento seems a little staggered there at the bell. So Gerry Cooney came back very well at the end of round two. and stole that round away from Tony Galento. Galento was not pressing the fight at all. He came forward at first, but then moved into a more of a defensive countering posture, trying to get Gerry to commit. And early on, that did work, as Galento did nail Cooney. But at the end, Cooney was able to get his distance and let his hands go. I give that round to Gerry Cooney. Let's check the unofficial scorecard. They also give the round to Gerry Cooney. Again, this is totally unofficial. Let's go into Cooney's corner now. Victor Valley and Al Galvin. No damage of any sorts to Gerry Cooney. Valley giving him instructions. Let's move over to the Tony Galento corner, where you have the great Ray Arcel and Whitey Bimstein, as they're swelling on his left eye. Galento's starting to puff up and swell there, 29%. So Whitey Bimstein's busy in the corner trying to reduce that swelling, and that's going to be a problem as this fight goes forward. Galento was known as a bleeder and a sweller, as once again his defense is non-existent. It could be said that Tony Galento never met a punch that his face didn't like. All right, on to round 3, scheduled for 15. Both fighters are off their stool. Bimstein was working on that swelling around his left eye. No punches thrown yet. And Galento moves in on the inside and just ties up Cooney. The referee separates them. Both fighters just looking to land some punches here. Nothing's really happening. The crowd's getting a little restless here at Madison Square Garden after 2 action-packed rounds. And there's Galento firing a left hook to Cooney's head on the break. That was a good shot there by Two-Ton Tony. But he needs to follow it up. But Cooney's not throwing anything. He might be winded from the first 2 rounds of action. Oh, and Galento nails him again with powerful left hook. Cooney is stunned. He's hurt by those punches. Galento moving forward. Lands another combination to the ribs and head. Galento trying to take Cooney out. Again following up with shots to the head and body. Missing with a big left hook though. Cooney has not thrown anything in this round as he seems winded from the first 2 rounds of action. And Cooney tries to fire with a big left hook but misses. Galento ducks underneath. Galento trying to stay low and leap up. And he does, but he misses with that shot. That could have been a go-home punch for Tony Galento, meaning Cooney would have went home if he nailed him with that. It's been all Tony Galento. Again, he misses with a big left hook. Galento. And now Cooney counters with a wicked left hook to the head and body that staggers Galento. Cooney moving forward, 15 seconds left, trying to take advantage, but there's just not enough time, and he's countered by Galento. And there's the bell as Cooney misses with that left-right combination. Big round for Galento, though he was staggered at the end. I give that round to Galento as he totally dominated Gerry Cooney until the very end, where Cooney ripped a left hook to the head and body and then a right uppercut, staggering Galento. Wasn't a lot of time there at the end of round 3 as Cooney came forward and got met with a 1-2 combination by Galento to stop that charge right at the bell. So I give that round to Galento, and I now have it 2 rounds to 1 after 3. Let's go to the ring unofficial scorecard. They also give it to Tony Galento. So right now, after 3 rounds, unofficially, Gerry Cooney 28, Two-Ton Tony Galento 29. As that round did start off slow, but then the action picked up fast and furious towards the mid and end of that round. As Cooney really didn't do much of anything till the end of the round, but he did hurt Tony Galento. Let's go into Gerry Cooney's corner and Victor Valley and Al Galvin. Cooney still seems good. No swelling, no damage whatsoever, no cuts. As they're giving him instructions in the corner. Let's see how that swelling is in Tony Galento's corner. We have Ray Arcel and Whitey Bimstein. And now Bimstein has done a pretty good job on that swelling on the left eye, as it's down from 29% to 27%. That also has to do a lot with Gerry Cooney not throwing pretty much any punches the whole round until that one fast fury at the end of round 3. So we move on to round 4 of this slugfest at Madison Square Garden. Here we go, round 4. Both fighters off their stool, center of the ring. Again, both fighters looking to measure each other and land those big punches. And Cooney's the first! Tremendous combination, landing a thudding left hook to the head. Galento backs up. Cooney has him trapped in the corner, trying to let his hands go. Galento fights out of the corner, but misses with those punches. They move back towards the center of the ring. Now Galento lands a quick 1-2 combination, as quick as Two-Ton Tony can land it, and those punches had effect. Back and forth they go here in round 4. Again, Galento, head and body. Coming up with that left hook. Cooney seems to be in a little trouble there after those blows. And again, Galento follows up with hooks to the head and body. The left hand being the predominant weapon of Tony Galento. And now they fall into a clinch as they wrestle and they come out of the clinch. Again, Galento taking advantage here. Again, Galento! 1-2, and that was a big overhand right that nailed Cooney. It's been all Tony Galento here in round 4. Misses with a huge left hook as Cooney was able to avoid that damaging blow. Cooney comes back with a 1-2 combination, trying to get in a rhythm here. It's been all Tony Galento here in round 4. Galento lands a 1-2 hook there. Action slowed down a bit. Both fighters. Oh! Big right hand by Cooney, misses. Galento comes back with a hook to the body. 30 seconds here to go in what's been a huge round for Tony Galento. Oh, Galento tried to load up on that left hook and he missed. Galento coming forward, but he's caught coming in with a tremendous combination with a right uppercut as a final punch. Galento backing up, Cooney coming forward. Galento fires a wild left hook at the bell and misses. Huge round for Tony Galento, but Cooney had his moments and staggered Galento once again towards the end of the round. Wow, crowd is on its feet here at Madison Square Garden. So even though Cooney had 2 moments in that round, especially at the end of the round, where he staggered Tony Galento, I'm giving that round to Galento. Let's check the unofficial score of Title Bout Championship Boxing. They also give that round to Tony Galento. So after 4 rounds, unofficially, Gerry Cooney 37, Tony Galento 39. Let's move into the Gerry Cooney corner with Victor Valley and Al Galvin. So Victor Valley seems a little concerned here right now that Cooney's not letting his hands go, and he's letting Galento dictate the pace of this fight. No damage to Gerry Cooney so far, even though he's been hit with a ton of blows. Not any swelling. He does have some slight abrasions, but nothing of any worry. No cuts. Let's go quickly to the Tony Galento corner where he was dealing with some swelling around the left eye, which has worsened. The swelling around his left eye is up to 31%, as Cooney's been able to, when he has landed, he's been able to target that eye. Waddy Bimstein is doing yeoman's work on that swelling. Great cut man. Ray Arcells is telling Galento to keep up the good work, pick up the pace slightly. So we move on to round 5 with Galento out ahead. Here we go, round 5. As the battle of the bangers continues, both men move to the center of the ring. No one throwing anything yet. Again, there goes Cooney, trying to load up with a left hook, but he missed. Galento comes countering back with a 1-2 combination. Cooney's out of sorts right now, as Galento's able to just duck down and land. And as I say that, Cooney nails Galento as he comes out of that little crouch. Big punch. Galento's left eye is getting very close to closure here. Galento counters with a 1-2 on Cooney. As again, Cooney trying to find his range. Galento forcing the fight on the inside. Cooney misses with a big left hook as both men trying to stand toe-to-toe here. And Galento lands a good 1-2-3 combination. Just let his hands go. Barroom brawling style. Cooney misses with a left hook as Galento's able to get on the inside. And he's just winging his punches, again hurting Cooney with those shots to the body and head. Left hook being a primary weapon. Huge left hook by Galento. Cooney now has a small mouse under his left eye as he comes back with his own left jab and right cross. Minute here to go. Cooney, another left hook there. Another left-right combination by Gerry Cooney as he's mounting a comeback here in round 5 after being hurt badly by Tony Galento. Both fighters seem to be catching their breath here with 30 seconds to go. Galento misses with that left. Cooney counters with a right hand. Galento, he's not seeing those punches. He seems like he's in trouble here. Cooney needs to follow up. 20 seconds to go in this very even round here. Galento wings a wild left hook that misses. 10 seconds to go here in round 5. Cooney has Galento trapped. He needs to let his hands go, but he misses with his combination. And there's the bell as they fall into a clinch. What a round of boxing, folks. Madison Square Garden is on its feet. Very close round there. I give that round even. As a swelling, we're going to have to check that out from here. The swelling does not look good for Tony Galento around that left eye. Let's check out the scorecard. Unofficially, I gave the round even. They've given it to Tony Galento. So after 5 rounds, Gerry Cooney 46, Tony Galento 49. In this slugfest battle of the bangers. Quickly to the Cooney corner with Victor Valley and Al Galvin. So there is some very slight swelling around Gerry Cooney's left eye, 4%, to which Gavin is now working on that and should have that under control. Victor Valley's a little happier with Cooney as he let his hands go that round. Not happy with getting caught with punches, but at least he let his hands go. Over to the Galento corner now. That swelling's 42%. Cooney's gonna have to target that eye, and I'm sure that's what Valley's telling him in the corner. As Whitey Bimstein is feverishly working on the swelling in that eye. Ray Arcells is telling Tony Galento to get in the inside and finish this fight. So we move on to round 6. Here we go, round 6. Both fighters off their stools. To the center of the ring they go once again, looking to load up. As Tony Galento seems to be distracted by that swelling around that eye. But just as I say that, he wings 2 wild left hooks that rock Cooney. Cooney looks in trouble, but can Galento follow up? He misses with the... Now he comes in with another punch that lands. So once again, Galento starts off quite quickly as he's... Oh, misses with a big left hook. Galento does. Cooney backing up. Galento pressing forward. As both men trying to exert their will on the inside, but it's been Tony Galento. Galento misses a wild right hand. Cooney has not thrown anything. Minute 50 to go. Galento misses with a wild left hook on the inside. And now Cooney counters with an uppercut and a shot to the ribs. Galento again pressing the fight as Cooney blocked in. Lands in the body. Very effective Galento's been. Cooney needs to let his hands go. He's having all kinds of trouble with Galento on the inside. Big left hook missed by Tony Galento. Cooney again trying to just stay on the inside but find his proper space. But just as he does, Galento lets his hands go. 1, 2, 3. Wild combination, but they're landing. They're landing, and Cooney is hurt, and that swelling's getting worse around Cooney's own eye. Cooney has to let his hands go here. He's not doing it. Galento misses with a big overhand right. 38 seconds to go here in round 6. All 2-ton Tony Galento. Madison Square Garden. Another overhand right misses by Galento as he's trying to put Cooney away here. 15 seconds to go here in round 6. Cooney has done nothing but absorb punishment in this round. 9 seconds to go. 4 seconds to go. Galento pressing forward, and there's the bell as Galento misses with a big left hand. So Galento was wild, but he was effective as he was able to get on the inside and he just let his punches go in his ballroom brawling style. That was all Tony Galento in that round. There has to be a lot of concern in the Cooney corner as by the end of that round he was hurt, he was covering up. It was all Tony Galento. Let's go to the unofficial scorecards of Title Bout Championship Boxing. And after 6 rounds, they have it. Gerry Cooney 55, 2-ton Tony Galento 59, as it looks like Cooney is wearing down now. Let's move to the Cooney corner, and they're very vocal in that corner. Swelling's up to 19% as he absorbed a lot of damage. Victor Valley trying to pump up Gerry Cooney. Cooney seems a little disheartened right now. Looks like he's telling, let your hands go, Gerry. Let your hands go. You're losing it. They don't want Gerry to freeze up in a big fight here. Let's go to the Galento corner. And that swelling, see, Whitey Bimstein did a hell of a job. He's got the swelling down to 33% from 42%. Also, Tony Galento is adhering to what Ray Arcells has told him. Get on the inside, let your hands go. Hit him. Your best defense, is your offense. If you're throwing punches, he's not. And Galento has been adhering to that advice. All right, for the first time in the fight, let's check out the conditioning right now. Cooney's not fatigued. Galento is not fatigued. Let's check out the traits. So as you can see, Cooney will be fatiguing shortly because his endurance is almost gone. Galento still has endurance here. All right, on to round 7 of this action-packed fight, but it seems the pendulum is going Tony Galento's way here. Cooney has to do something big. Round 7. Both fighters off their stool, as they always do, to the center of the ring. Both fighters looking to load up here, as again, Galento is trying to get on the inside, and Cooney just ties him up. Cooney looks very tired as he looks to tie up Galento at every chance right now. As Galento again tries to press forward. He lands a little left jab there, Galento does. Cooney throwing nothing, just backing away a little bit, trying to tie up. Cooney flicks out a couple of scoring jabs there. Cooney seems very tired as Galento is pressing forward, looking to land those wild haymakers, as he did so effectively in the past 2 rounds. Cooney misses with a left hook there, but he seems very tired and slow right now, gentlemen. Gerry is. Not a lot of action here. They fall into a clinch as they wrestle, as Cooney quickly clinches Galento on the inside, not letting him work. Galento wings a left hook and misses. Cooney counters with a 1-2 there. Nice job there by gentleman Gerry, but still looks very fatigued as Galento continues to plod forward. Oh, another big left hook missed by Galento. He's getting wilder and wilder as this fight goes. But that one landed! That tremendous hook smashed it on Cooney's chin, and then goes the body. Cooney grasping for air, grasping for straws, trying to hold on. Misses with a winging left hook, Cooney does. 10 seconds to go here in this round. Cooney seems very out of sorts as Galento nails him at the bell. Oh, wow. Cooney is winded. That swelling is getting worse. Galento, even though he's how can I put it, a blubby blob, seems to be in much better condition than Gerry Cooney, as he is fatigued. I don't know if the big fight atmosphere has gotten to Gerry Cooney here at the Garden. Let's go to the scorecards. That was a big round for Galento, as Galento came on in the end. Early on, Cooney tried to smother Galento on the inside, hit him with a few countering shots. Galento did miss his share of punches there, though. Let's go to the scorecards here. And Galento, after 7 rounds, has a commanding lead over Gerry Cooney, 69-64 on the unofficial scorecard. There's a lot of concern in Gerry Cooney's corner, Victor Valley and Al Galvin. Swelling's up to 22% around that left eye for Cooney. And Victor Valley is just is dumbfounded by Cooney not throwing punches. He's trying to exhort him, trying to cajole him, to get him to go, motivate him. Quickly to the Galento corner here with Ray Arcells and Whitey Bimstein. And once again, the great Whitey Bimstein, the cut man, he's got that swelling down to 30% now. So as Cooney's swelling goes up, Galento's swelling goes down, but that has a lot to do with punches not being thrown and landed, as Tony Galento is letting his hands go. They might be wild, awkward punches, but he's a strong man. Ray Arcells says, continue the good work. Keep it up. Take him out. Let's go home, he says. All right, let's go to traits real quick. And Cooney is dead tired. He's dead tired. He's fighting on his heart and determination now. Defense non-existent. Let's quickly go to Tony Galento. He still has his endurance. His defense was never there to begin with. So both fighters, again, not known for defense, but for punching power. Go back to the corner of the view. On to round 8 between gentleman Gerry Cooney and two-ton Tony Galento. Here we go, round number 8. Galento quickly off his stool as he rushes towards Cooney. He's looking to go for a knockout, and Cooney's trying to load up on with big punches here. Also, Cooney misses with that winging left hook. They've told, oh, and Cooney walked into a tremendous left to the head and body, and down goes Gerry Cooney. I don't know if he's going to be able to get up as Arthur McCaney picks up the count.
2.
He's at 2 right now.
3.
Cooney struggling to try to get up as he got nailed Cooney comes to his feet at the count of 5. He'll take the mandatory 8 count.
7.
Galento looks very happy in the neutral corner. This could be the end for Gerry Cooney as Galento comes rushing out for the KO. Cooney's breathing heavy. Galento trying to come forward. He just needs to let his hand. He misses with a wild right hand. He's trying to take Gerry Cooney out here. Cooney trying to cover up. Misses with a wild left hook as Cooney is able to avoid that somehow. As Galento just loading up with every punch trying to take Gentleman Gerry out right now. There are some more shots there landed by Galento. Cooney counters, but he's hurt. He's backing up. That swelling has gotten much worse around Cooney's eye, really affecting Gentleman Gerry here. And down goes Cooney again with a flooding left hook to the head. Tremendous shot by 2-ton Tony Galento. I don't think Cooney's getting up from this one. Mercanti starts the count.
3.
It's up to 3.
4.
Galento is he's jumping up and down in the neutral corner here, but Cooney's
6.
struggling to get up. The count's 6, 7. Cooney's still trying to reach for the rope. He's up at 8. Oh my God, what heart by Gerry Cooney. But this could be all over soon. Mercanti's looking at it as Galento trying to rush in to end this thing. Cooney's been down twice here. There's a minute to go here in round 8. A haymaking right hand just misses Cooney. Cooney counters with a left hook, but nothing much on that one. Galento trying to load up here, trying to take Cooney out. A couple of quick jabs by Cooney there to try to keep the on-charging Tony Galento away from him. 24 seconds. Big left hook by Galento misses. Cooney counters with his own left hook. Toe-to-toe they go. 10 seconds to go here in round 1. They fall into a clinch. The crowd is going insane here at the Garden. Wow. Huge round for Tony Galento, dropping Gerry Cooney twice with devastating left hooks. The crowd is going nuts. Cooney barely gets back to his corner as Victor Valley comes rushing out to grab him and bring him back to Al Galvin as they try to revitalize Gerry Cooney in the corner. Let's quickly go to the Cooney corner before we go to the scorecards. He's all but out of it. So, the swelling has actually not gotten any worse, even though he took tremendous punishment there. So Al Galvin, another great cut man, has done a wonderful job there. But I think that could have been Cooney's last hurrah, as Galento dropped him twice with tremendous power punching. Galento might be wild, but he dropped Cooney twice as he dropped the great Joe Louis. And unlike the great Joe Louis, I don't know if Gerry Cooney can come back and knock out Tony Galento. Let's quickly move to the Galento corner where there's a lot of excitement. Galento thinks he has this fight won, especially after the second knockdown. He thought it was over. But Cooney battled his way back up and kept fighting. Ray Arcells is very happy and jubilant in the Galento corner, but says, come on, let's go home. Let's go eat dinner. Whitey Bimstein, the swelling around Galento's eye is pretty much at 30% again, as Cooney did land some hard punches at the end. I don't know how hard. They were hard, not the normal hard of Gerry Cooney. As he's fighting on fumes, Gentleman Gerry is. Crowd is going wild here at the Garden, this action-packed fight. On to round 9. Can Gerry Cooney survive? Can Galento take him out? Let's find out. Round 9, Galento rushes out of his corner to try to knock out Gerry Cooney. Cooney meets him right in the center of the ring and Cooney nailed him with a tremendous left hook. Galento is stunned and stopped in his tracks. And Victor Valley is exhorting Cooney to continue on. Galento, the wounded animal, fires a left hook but misses. Cooney counters with his own left hook. Galento moving backwards, Cooney moving forwards. What a fight! As Cooney is sensing he must take him out. He nails Galento again with hooks to the head and body. He's working overtime with that left hook, Gerry Cooney is. Deep down, misses with that big left hook though. Digging deep down is Gerry Cooney. Big right hand misses by Cooney. Galento trying to get some footing here. Oh, he's caught again with a tremendous combination. What a comeback by Gerry Cooney. Galento seems out on his feet, trying to hold on desperately. Cooney misses with a left hook to the head. Galento trying to move forward, but he's out of sorts. He's hurt. He's covering up. Cooney again wings a left hook. Galento ducks underneath it somehow. Unbelievable comeback by Gerry Cooney. Right hand misses by Cooney. Minute here to go here in round 9. All gentlemen, Gerry Cooney. What a turn of events here at Madison Square Garden. Cooney again misses with a big combination. Galento trying to survive. Left hook missed by Cooney again. Oh, a countering hook by Galento. Both men hurt in these few rounds. Cooney trying to load up with that left hook and nearly goes down as he's countered, but he stays up. Galento trying to quickly come back. It's been all Gerry Cooney here. 5 seconds to go here in round 9. And Cooney nails Galento at the bell. Galento is horribly hurt. And there's the bell. What a turn of events. Ray Arcel and Whitey Bimstein come out to bring Galento back to their corner. Wow, unbelievable. Gerry Cooney turning to his inner Joe Louis, trying to knock out Tony Galento after being miserably beaten down in this fight. Unbelievable. Huge round for gentleman Gerry. Galento, wow, that's all I can say. This fight looked all but over, folks. And now, role reversals. That's why the Battle of the Bangers is going to be a wonderful series. Quickly, let's go to the Galento corner first. That swelling's now up to 46% as Tony Galento was a human punching bag for Gerry Cooney that round. Bimstein feverishly working on that eye. Arcel's trying to revive Galento, who now he looks all but out in the corner. Over to the Cooney corner where there's a lot more excitement, a lot more joy, but still Cooney seems dead tired. He might have used all of his reserve in that round to try to knock out Galento. He came very close to dropping Galento, but Galento stood upright. Swelling is no worse, around 17%. That's not too bad as Galvin's doing yeoman's work on that swelling. Victor Valley exhorting Cooney, motivating Cooney. You gotta do it, Gerry, he's telling him. You gotta do it. Let's go to the unofficial scorecard here, as we missed out on that last round. So with it, round 8 was a 10-8 round. I would have made that a 10-7 round for Galento for the 2 knockdowns. Round 9 was given to Gerry Cooney, which I agree with. So after 9 rounds, Tony Galento 88, Gerry Cooney 82. This fight's gone farther than I thought it would. The fans are in total jubilation of this brawl. Let's move on to the traits quickly. Again, Cooney fighting on all but heart here, as Galento's steam is out there too, endurance. So it's going to be a wild finish, folks. Strap on those seatbelts. Here we go, round number 10. Back to the corner view. There's the bell for round 10. Both fighters coming out to knock each other out here, as they're both winded. Here they go. They're in the center of the ring. Both fighters looking to load up here. No one's thrown a punch, trying to catch their breath. Cooney's the first to throw it. He misses. Galento's able to duck underneath, and he comes up with a countering right hand. Scoring blow there. Oh, good left hand. Good left hand by Galento. Again, he scores with that left hook to the head and body. The swelling around Cooney's eye is becoming slightly worse, and Galento lands a footing shot. Cooney is dazed now. That left hand hurt Cooney. Cooney backing up as Galento moves forward, windmill style, nailing Cooney once again. 2-ton Tony, look, in the clinch. Both men wrestling. They come out of the clinch. 1:30 here to go in round number 10. It's been all Galento. Cooney has not been able to put forth the same effort he did in round 9. He seems totally exhausted. Galento pressing forward. He's exhausted, but they fall into a clinch once again. They break. Minute here to go, round 10. It was all Galento early on. Not a lot of action right now. Both men thoroughly exhausted from this slugfest. Galento nails him a wild windmilling right hand. Cooney is badly hurt, backing to the ropes. Galento moving forward, trying to finish him off here with 30 seconds to go in round 10. Misses with a big left hand as Cooney's somehow able to... But he's nailed with that second left hand! Gerry Cooney goes down for the 3rd time in this fight. But he's back up. What happened there, folks? They didn't call... Oh, down again! This time they're going to call that a knockdown. He's back up again. He's at his feet. Wow. Wow. Unbelievable. I don't know how Cooney got up so quickly. Let's just go back as he was being overwhelmed by barrages of punches by the windmilling Tony Galento, let's just go back up here a minute. Did they not call that a knockdown, the first one? No, they did not. The second one was a knockdown, which Cooney somehow miraculously got up at the count of 1. I don't know how. So, I don't know. Wow, he could have just been knocked back into consciousness. I don't know. A punch that should have knocked him out, and he popped right back up. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But Galento has a huge lead right now. Let's go to the scorecards here. As after 10 rounds, Galento is up 98-90 over Gerry Cooney. The crowd is going nuts here at the Garden. You can hear the cheering. Unbelievable fight. It's lived up to its billing. Battle of the Bangers. May the best left hook win. To the Cooney corner. Swelling has jumped to 27% around that left eye. Al Galvin, again, working very hard to reduce that swelling. Victor Valley is just exhorting Cooney, telling him, everything you have, Gerry, this round, everything. And Gerry's been willing and trying, but he could not duplicate the magic he had in round number 9, where he almost had Galento out on his feet. Let's quickly move to the 2-ton Tony corner. That swelling, Whitey Bimstein has just done a wonderful job. He's reduced the swelling from 40, I think it was 42 or 6 the last round, to 32. So great job by Whitey Bimstein. Ray Arcel's, I don't know what he can be telling 2-ton Tony. There's not much to tell either one of these fighters now, as they're out of gas and they're just winging punches. Galento just windmilling away, almost taking Cooney out. The first knockdown in the round, what I thought was a knockdown, I guess they called it a slip. But the second one was a tremendous barrage of windmilling punches. Just overwhelmed Cooney. He went down, but he quickly popped back up. Cooney does not look steady at all in his corner as he stands up getting ready for the next round here. Both fighters virtually out of gas, fighting on heart and determination and grit. Here we move on to round 11, scheduled for 15. It's gone much farther than anyone thought. Both fighters move slowly to the center of the ring. Both fighters looking to load up and land big. Cooney throws a winging left hook that misses. Again, Galento's able to somehow just duck underneath that. He stays low, trying to pop up now, Galento. But as he pops up, he gets caught with a crushing combination. Galento suddenly has a vacant look in his eye. He's hurt. Cooney needs to try to follow up here, but can he do it? Cooney loads up with a left hook, but misses as Galento just dips underneath somehow. The pudgy one is able to avoid those punches. 2 minutes to go here, but he's not able to avoid those 2 quick left hooks by Cooney. Cooney reaching deep down with everything he has here in round 11. Again, he lands a couple of left hooks here, scoring blows, not the big ones. They hurt, but they're not the knockout punches. It's been all Cooney here so far in round 11. Oh, those are tremendous shots. A hook to the head, down to the body, up with the right uppercut. Galento staggered. He comes back with a wild right hand that scores, but not a lot on it. It's been all Gerry Cooney here, son. Gerry Cooney has to try to take him out. Cooney misses with a big left hook as he's revitalized with some hope. But oh my God, countering shot by Galento. Cooney is stunned momentarily. That stopped Cooney in his tracks and stopped the Cooney onslaught. And Galento tries to follow up with a wild barrage of punches, but misses them all. 30 seconds to go here in this action-packed round. Cooney misses with his combination. Countered by Galento with a right hand. A very close round here. 10 seconds, and there's the bell. Galento misses at the bell. Oh, that was a close round. I give that to Gerry Cooney. Started off slow that round, but my God, once they got started, they reached deep down and they banged away. Let's go to the scorecards quickly here. So after 11 rounds, Tony Galento 107, Gerry Cooney 100. I can't believe this fight is in the 11th round. Cooney's been dropped 4 times, 3 times officially. I thought the first knockdown of the previous round, was it the previous round? Yes, I thought the first knockdown in round 10 was a knockdown, but they called it a slip. So, move to the Cooney corner. That swelling's gotten much worse now. It's up to 31%. Galvin again working on that. Victor Valley just trying to pump up Gerry. Pretty much the only instruction is you got to knock him out, Gerry. Everything, all you have. He's been saying that the past few rounds. Cooney's been trying to oblige him. Onto the Galento corner. Ray Arcells is just dumbfounded. They went from look like they're going to be winners to it's anyone's fight. If Galento somehow stands up for 15 rounds without any knockdowns, he's going to win a decision. But I don't think he can. I still don't think this fight's going 15. Swelling around Galento's eyes, 35%. Bimstein working on that. Let's move on to the fight. And what a fight it's been. We move on to round 12 of 15. The crowd here at Madison Square Garden has totally enjoyed this outstanding brawl. They have paid to see a brawl, and they have gotten a brawl. Money well served. Here we go to round 12. Slowly off their stools, slowly to the center of the ring. Both fighters again looking to load up and knock each other out, as there's pretty much nothing left in the tank for these fighters. They're just looking to... Oh, Cooney wins the first punch, but he misses. I think Cooney would be better served to put that jab out there. And just as I say that, Galento comes in with his windmilling combination. Cooney looks hurt after absorbing those shots. Galento pressing forward, but does he have energy to throw anymore? Cooney wings a left hook. Again, Galento dips underneath, comes up and nails Cooney with a left hook. Cooney is shaken by those shots. Galento moving forward. Cooney's eye is increasingly swelling. Cooney lands a quick scoring combination to the head and body there, as Galento just absorbs it and comes forward. It's been Tony Galento for the first half of this round. Minute 40 here to go as they fall into a clinch. They wrestle. Referee breaks them. Again, Galento somehow is stronger than two fighters, just bullying his way forward. And he gets caught with an uppercut to the head and body. Tremendous punch by Cooney. That stops Galento in his tracks. Who's going to land what? Cooney lands a good shot to the head there. Good accurate jabs there. Evens up the round. A minute here to go in anyone's round. Cooney misses with the 1-2. Galento's able to duck underneath. Galento lands with a winging right hand. Scoring blow, not much damage. 30 seconds to go here in round 12. Cooney misses with a countering right. Galento presses forward and lands a good 1-2-3 in the windmill station. How is Cooney up after that? Galento trying to follow up, and there's only 10 seconds to go. Oh my God! Now they're holding and hitting, and there's the bell as they're banging away on the inside. Unbelievable. Mercanti's telling Cooney to quit the holding and hitting, but that was some fierce action with the holding and hitting and the wrestling at the end of round number 12. Very close round. Let's quickly go to the unofficial score and see how he has it. Gave that round to Galento. So after 12 bloodbath rounds here, beating the hell out of each other, Tony Galento is up 117 to Gerry Cooney's 109. I never thought this fight would go this far. Cooney's been down 3 times officially. Cooney staggered and nearly had Galento out in round number 9. So, but he has not been able to duplicate that magic. Quickly to the Cooney corner. Swelling's up to 37% around the left eye. Galvin working on it the best he can, very feverishly. Victor Valley, again, just saying, Gerry, everything you have. He keeps repeating that round after round. And that's what it's pretty much come down to in the Cooney corner. Basically also in the Galento corner. Both fighters are fighting with tremendous heart and determination. But their endurance is all gone. It's heart and grit and determination for these two pugilists. In the Galento corner, Swelling's 38%. He's had swelling pretty much the whole fight, and Bimstein's been able to control it quite well. Ray Arcells exhorting Galento, just get on the inside and let your hands go. We're going to be moving on to the hard luck round, round 13. Let's just check out the conditioning here. I know they said there's no fatigue, but I just don't believe that. I don't think the game has that right here. As you can see, swelling there, and swelling, both men swelling around their left eyes. And back to the corner. So here comes the hard luck round, round 13. Both fighters again slowly off their stool, plodding towards the center of the ring, looking to annihilate one another. And Galento's the first one, landing the annihilation blows as Cooney reels from that huge left hand. Cooney backing up, Galento pressing forward, Cooney looking to catch him, and Cooney did catch him with a countering left hook. Galento staggered, Cooney has to try to put everything he has in it here in round 13. Oh, but he gets countered with a left hook. Down goes Gerry Cooney for the 4th time officially in this fight. If he gets up, this will be an act of God if he gets up here after the beating he's taken for 13 rounds. Well, 12 plus rounds. The count has reached 5. 6. Mercanti reaches 7. Cooney doesn't look like he's getting up. Cooney is not, and he's up at the count of 9. Oh my God! Unbelievable. Mercanti's looking to see if this fight's going to continue as Galento's pressing forward, trying to finish this off here in round 13, and down goes Cooney again. And this fight should be stopped. What a vicious left hook. Mercanti should stop this fight. I wouldn't even be counting. Oh my God. Somehow Cooney makes his way back up once again. He struggles to his feet. He's going to take the mandatory 8 count. What are you waiting for, Arthur Mercanti? Stop this fight.
7.
Oh my God. They're going to let it continue. A minute 30 here to go in round number 13. Mercanti's looking very closely, but he should stop this fight as Gerry Cooney's become a human punching bag here. Galento misses with a wild left hook. That was a go-home punch. Misses with a wild right hand now. Can Cooney counter these wild blows? I don't think he can. Another wild punch missed by Galento. Cooney's just somehow staying on his feet, avoiding these wild haymakers by Galento. Galento's loading up, trying to take Cooney out. 30 seconds to go. Can Cooney survive the round? Another wild haymaker misses by Galento. 20 seconds to go. That right hand landed by Cooney. Another countering right lands by Cooney, but a lot too late as the bell sounds. Oh my God, they should stop this fight in the corner. They should stop this fight in the corner. Cooney should not come out. Unbelievable. Galento drops him twice again in round 13. How Gerry Cooney got up, I don't know. But God bless him. But I think the ref should stop the fight. I think the doctor should stop the fight. I think his own corner should stop the fight. He does not need to take any more punishment. The fans have got their money's worth. They're cheering. There's a lot of frenzy in the crowd. It's been an action-packed fight. It's been all Galento. Gerry Cooney is going to need the ultimate biblical miracle to win this fight. Let's go to the Cooney corner where they should stop it. The swelling's at 32%, but forget about that. Cooney's taken a lot of punishment in this fight. He's been down 4 times. Yes, he's hurt Galento, but this fight should be stopped. Quickly to the 2-ton Galento corner. Swelling's up to 39%. Ray Arcells is jubilant in the corner, but see, even just looking now, I think that's why, again, I don't think rightfully so, but I think why the Cooney corner continues to want this fight to go forward is Galento is exhausted. Galento is exhausted. Gerry wants to keep fighting, but for the safety of their fighter, my God, stop the fight. But Gerry keeps getting up. And I think in his corner and in his mind, Gerry thinks I can land that one big left hook. Look at that fat, that fat chubby guy over there. He's exhausted. But that fat chubby guy, Gerry, has dropped you 4 times. Let's quickly move to traits. Gerry Cooney's hitting power is pretty much gone because of his exhaustion. Where see, Galento still has his. That's why he's been dropping Cooney. Cooney's landed his fair share of shots here and there, but his power, he's done. They should stop the fight, but they're going to let it continue on. Somehow this fight is going to round 14, folks. Here we go. Battle of the Bangers. May the best left hook win. And so far it's been 2-ton Tony Galento. Round 14. Galento rushes off his stool as he wants to finish off Gerry Cooney. Cooney looking to nail him with a counter left hook. They fall into a clinch. Both men exhausted, swollen, beaten up. What a fight. What a slugfest it's been. This has been a slugfest, a slobber knocker. Cooney lands a good fighting left hook. Galento is shaking. Unbelievable, the fortitude of Gerry Cooney in this fight. Another huge left hook by Cooney. Galento reels backwards. Can Cooney follow up and try to knock him out here in round 14? Oh my God, what a turn of events. 2 minutes to go in this round. Cooney wings a left hook and Galento somehow ducks underneath it. Cooney again wings another left hook. Galento avoids it. Another big left hook avoided by Galento. The man for no defense, he keeps avoiding these huge left hook combinations. A minute 15 to go as Cooney's come out. Combination there by Cooney misses. Right hand missed by Gerry Cooney. It was a glancing blow, but I think it missed. Minute here to go. Cooney again misses with those knockout blows. Galento is out of gas. He has not thrown a punch. He's hurt. But Cooney's... Oh my God! And just as I say that, up to the head, down to the body, back up to the head goes Gerry Cooney. Galento is hurt. Galento counters with a wild left hook. Not much on it. It's been all Gerry Cooney. But Cooney needs a knockout here in round 14. Both fighters exhausted. Cooney wings a left hook. He misses. Galento counters with a 1-2. The bell is coming up. And there's the bell. It was all Gerry Cooney, but he was unable to take Galento off his feet. Oh, he had Galento staggered and hurt and holding, but he was unable to drop Tony Galento. Yes, it was a huge round for Gerry, but he needs a knockout. He gave it his all, and he couldn't drop Tony Galento. Amazing. How hard did Joe Louis have to punch to knock out Tony Galento? Wow. That's why Joe Louis is an all-time great and one of my favorite fighters. Wow. Let's go to the Cooney corner. Swelling at 27%, but I mean, they've made it this far. They're not stopping this thing. So I was wrong. They were right in their corner. I still think I would have stopped it, but they looked over and they see that there's an exhausted, pudgy guy on the other side. And Cooney reached deep down and battered the crap out of Tony Galento that round. But Galento, as tough as nails, never left his feet. Staggered, stumbled, grabbed on, held on, never went down. They're imploring Cooney in his corner. You got 3 minutes to knock him out. Over to the Galento corner. They're telling him, they went from, you can knock him out, Tony, to, you have 3 minutes to win the fight. Swelling's up to 43%. Galento is exhausted. He's exhausted. He is exhausted. Even though he rushed out the last round, I think he used all of his energy to get off the stool the last round. Let's go to the scorecards. Galento's way ahead, 136. Tony Galento, 127. Gerry Cooney, and this fight has gone to the 15th and final round. Unbelievable. As the fans are going nuts here at Madison Square Garden. Can Gerry Cooney pull off the miracle of miracles and knock out Tony Galento? He's going to have to. Here's the 15th and final round. Both fighters touch gloves and commence to the action. Both fighters very slow right now. Galento throws a very slow hook that Cooney slowly avoids. As Cooney again looking to counter an in-charging Galento. Again, Galento misses, but Cooney's unable to counter. Galento lands a soft 1-2, as much as a soft punch could be in this fight. There's the Cooney counter to the head and body with the left hook. Body and head once again by Gerry Cooney. Galento is hurt. Cooney trying to move on. Galento catches him coming in with a little counter. Galento loads up with that uppercut and misses. Nice countering right hand by Cooney that hurt Galento. But I think any hard punch is going to hurt Tony Galento right now. What's keeping him up? A lot of swelling around that left eye for both fighters. They fall into a clinch. What a fight it's been. A minute 20 to go here in the fight. Oh my Lord! Down he goes again! What a shot! Oh, oh my God, if Cooney gets up from that left hook, give him a Medal of Honor. And he's up! Oh my God! Medal of Honor awarded. He's going to take the medal of his standing 8 count. Unbelievable! That's the 5th knockdown scored by Tony Galento. They should really think about stopping this, but 59 seconds to go. Can Galento finish Cooney? Can there be a knockout? Can there be a stoppage? Mercanti looking. Galento landing. Cooney lands back. 20 seconds ago, Galento misses with a big left hook. Cooney is unable to counter 15 seconds ago here at round 15. As both exhausted fighters are throwing right to the final bell. As both fighters land 7 seconds to go here. Cooney is stunned. And at the bell, Galento wings a wild left hook that misses. Oh my lord. The fans are going crazy with what's going to be a lopsided unanimous decision for two-ton Tony Galento. He dropped Gerry Cooney. I believe I lost track. I think it was 5 times officially, 6 times unofficially. He's going to win a lopsided decision. But my God, did Cooney have his moments where he nearly took out Tony Galento. Galento never, to his tremendous credit and fortitude, went off his feet. He was hurt. He was staggered. He was stumbling throughout this fight at times. But he never went down, and he continued coming forward, throwing his awkward windmilling punching, get on the inside, rough up Cooney. Wow, unbelievable fight. The crowd is on its feet. They're cheering. They're clapping. Let's quickly go for the last time to the unofficial Title Bout Championship Boxing scorecards, which will show Galento winning a lopsided 146, Tony Galento 135, Gerry Cooney. Wow, I'm almost hoarse from calling this fight. Unbelievable action in the first inaugural Battle of the Bangers. We'll be coming to you with more of these. Now let's get the official score. I think this is going to be a lopsided unanimous decision for Tony Galento.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have your decision.
So they've collected the scorecards from the 3 judges. And there's some hesitation here to the... They've collected the scorecards. There's a delay here. And now the referee gets them. He's all set. Oh my God. This has to be a unanimous decision here. So Johnny Addy, he's ready with the call. Ladies and gentlemen, the scorecards are in. And here is the official decision. Let's just... Harold Letterman, the United States, scores it 146-133. It's going to be... Dick Young scores the bout 145-134. Clark Sammartino scores the bout 145-134. And your winner by unanimous decision, it's going to be two-ton Tony Galento. Tony Galento, as the crowd goes wild here. It was an unbelievable fight. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed calling it. Oh my God. So let's update the records here. So we've updated the records. How many knockdowns were scored? Let's quickly check. So, what a brawl it was. It lived up to its billing. Battle of the Bangers. The winner by unanimous decision, two-ton Tony Galento over Gerry Cooney. Unbelievable. It was just a brawl. A brawl. Knockdown scored. Tony Galento scored 6 knockdowns. Right there. So... 5 officially, I believe, and 6 unofficially, because there was no count for one of them. He just got right back up. Galento had 33% punching accuracy. Gerry Cooney's punching accuracy was only 26%. And punches landed... what is it? I'm not going to show that here. Oh, here we go. Punches. I knew there was another tab. All right. So, punches through. Wow. Unbelievable. As you can see here, both men use their hooks quite a bit. 105. Wow, look at this. Unbelievable. It just shows what a brawl it was. Punches thrown. Both fighters threw an incredible amount of punches. It's just incredible. It was unbelievable. Unbelievable. So this is Al Red Sox fan saying, thank you very much for watching. Come back for the next Battle of the Bangers 2. I haven't decided who those fighters will be. But in this one, Gerry Cooney versus Tony Galento, scheduled for 15 rounds. I didn't think it'd go 15. It did. But what a brawl it was. Galento winning a huge unanimous decision, running away. Cooney had Galento hurt on several occasions, but never could put the porky, pudgy man down. Galento dropped Cooney 6 times. Unbelievable. So this is Al Red Sox fan from Al Red Sox fan YouTube station saying thank you very much. This was well worth the price of admission for the people at Madison Square Garden. Unbelievable fight. Brawl for the ages. So, hope you enjoyed. A few shout outs to friends of the channel. Phil the Issues Guy, Dirty Issues Gaming with Joe Dirty Locks and John Riley, Broke Black Man 94, Ron Juckett, Retro Sports Network, Mosley Boxing, Johnny the Irish Wildling, JD, and also a shout out to a good friend of the channel who comments on a lot of my videos, Dave Erickson. And also another shout out to G Raider, another nice person I met on YouTube. So, health and happiness to everyone. Come back for the next Battle of the Bangers. I hope you enjoyed this. Health and happiness. This is Al Red Sox fan, Al Red Sox fan YouTube station saying God bless. If you liked, hit the like button, share, subscribe. Give me your feedback. But most of all, come back and enjoy. Thank you very much. Take care. Health and happiness. God bless.